My dad's law firm refused to hire me because women don't belong in corporate law, so I started my own practice across the street. 3 years later, his biggest client just walked into my office. I graduated top of my class from Georgetown Law, summa cum laude, published in the Law Review, had a federal clerkship lined up. My dad barely scraped through night school while working full-time, took the bar 3 times before passing. But when I asked to join his firm after graduation, he actually laughed. Not a nervous laugh, a genuine, dismissive chuckle. Said his clients were old-school businessmen who wouldn't take a woman seriously in negotiations, that I should try family law instead, or maybe estate planning, something softer that suited my temperament. My mom just sat there at the dinner table, saying nothing. She'd given up her own career as a teacher when they got married. Learned not to argue. I walked out that night and never asked him for anything again. I used my signing bonus from Morrison and Fletcher, a mid-size firm downtown, to lease the empty storefront directly across from his building. The rent was steep, but the location was perfect. Every single morning when he pulled into his parking garage, he'd see my name painted on the window, Anderson Legal Services. He called it petty. I called it marketing. Started small. Wills for elderly clients, contract reviews for local businesses, a few landlord-tenant disputes. Nothing glamorous, but I treated every case like it was going before the Supreme Court. Worked 16-hour days, answered emails at midnight, actually returned phone calls. Turns out people appreciate a lawyer who gives a damn. Within a year, I'd built a solid reputation in the business community. Small companies started referring me to bigger ones. Within 2 years, I had 3 associates working for me and had to lease additional office space. Within 3, I was handling corporate transactions my dad's firm usually competed for. We'd see each other occasionally at bar association events. He'd introduce me to colleagues as my daughter, the lawyer, with this tight smile. Never mentioned my firm's name, never acknowledged that I'd built something real. Then last week, Margaret Chen walked in. She's a legend in commercial real estate, owns the largest portfolio in the city. Shopping centers, office buildings, apartment complexes, the kind of client every firm wants on their roster. Also happens to be my dad's biggest client for the past decade. I'd heard him brag about her at family dinners back when I still attended those. My receptionist buzzed me. Miss Chen is here. She doesn't have an appointment, but she's insisting it's urgent. I walked out to the waiting room. Margaret stood up, immaculately dressed in a gray suit, her expression completely unreadable. Miss Anderson, thank you for seeing me without notice. I led her to my office. She sat down and slid a thick folder across my desk without any small talk. Your father missed a critical filing deadline on my Riverside Plaza acquisition. The window closed 3 days ago. It's cost me $2 million in tax penalties that were completely avoidable. I opened the folder. The documentation was all there. The deadline had been on the calendar for months. There was no excuse, no gray area. This was pure negligence. I've been with his firm for 11 years, Margaret continued. Paid him over $3 million in fees during that time. He's gotten comfortable, complacent, started delegating my work to junior associates who don't know what they're doing. She leaned forward. I need someone competent to sue him for malpractice and recover my losses. The room felt very quiet. I could hear the clock on my wall ticking. Miss Chen, you understand this would be a conflict for me. He's my father. I understand you're a professional who takes her work seriously, which is exactly why I'm here instead of at any other firm in this city. She didn't blink. I've been watching your career, Miss Anderson. I've seen how you handle your cases. You should have been the one managing my portfolio years ago. I looked down at the folder again. $2 million. An indefensible missed deadline. My father's biggest client, walking away because he'd gotten lazy. I'll take the case, I said. She smiled for the first time since entering my office. I was hoping you'd say that. Your father's been coasting on my loyalty for years while you've been proving yourself every single day. I'm done rewarding mediocrity just because we play golf together. This morning, my dad got served with a malpractice lawsuit at his office, directly across the street from mine, with my name on every page.